What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be building a team around the core of Mega Alakazam plus Tapu Lele right here, then hopping on the ladder, testing out the team, making any changes to it that we feel are necessary, and the final team will be down below in the description for all of you to try out, of course. Now, before we just go ahead and start adding Pokemon, we should definitely go over the Pokemon that we already have on the team right here. So, pretty standard Mega Alakazam set, just max speed, max special attack. Psychic, you could go Psyshock, but you really want to spam Psychic under Psychic terrain. You would really only run Psyshock for Chansey, and usually you build around Chansey, just make sure that the rest of the team can deal with it just fine. Shadow Ball 2 it kills any sort of Lottie variants as well as Mew. Focus Blast pretty much for Heatran, and then HP Fire is cool tech for stuff like Mega Scizor. While Bullet Punch is definitely threatening, they can't hit you with that under the Psychic terrain, and Hidden Power Fire can pretty much blow that back, as well as a more reliable move to hit against Ferrothorn. Focus Blast and Hidden Power Fire hit for the same amount of damage, but obviously this is more accurate right here, so definitely a very great option. And then the Tapu Lele right here is a Mind Plate, Calm Mind, HP Fire variant right here. I'm really enjoying the set. I like it a lot more than Choice Scarf. I find that Choice Scarf just doesn't win as much as I want it to, and this can definitely catch Steel types, which our Mega Alakazam doesn't really appreciate too, so I really like this, and yeah, that's what we have so far. Now, when I was looking at Pokemon to add, despite the fact that we have fighting coverage as well as fire coverage on both mons, Steel types are definitely a very prominent issue. And Mega Alakazam plus Magnezone has just been a core that's been running around the ladder a lot lately, and I really want to try that out, but I kind of want to explore my options before we go ahead and do that. Other ways that we can deal with Steels, probably Choice Band Zygarde would be a cool option. We could maybe support that with the Volt Turn support, but I don't know how much I'm feeling that. Mamoswine would be a cool option, like Metronome Mamoswine, but I think what I'm actually going to do right here is, I thought about the set, and what I'm going to do right here is go ahead and go with a nice Landorus-T with Smackdown Earthquake, and I've never actually used the set before, and it can definitely deal with stuff like Skarmory, Celesteela, both of which these can't OHKO, and it can definitely force those out. And it also does provide us a Stealth Rock, so I guess I'll go with Stealth Rocks. I'm pretty sure Standard runs Swords Dance, but we're going to go with Stealth Rocks right now, and we're actually going to go Adamant. I don't really mind not hitting the Speed tier to Speed tie with other opposing Landoruses, so Adamant is fine right here. I'm pretty sure we still outspeed Timid Tran, like offensive Tran. Do we still outspeed this thing with Adamant? 278, 281, yeah. So we still have that speed tier in case we're facing offensive Tran. And the only thing that could actually mess us up is Scarf Tran. So Smackdown, Earthquake, Stealth Rocks. Now what Z move do I want to go with? I could go Flyinium Z. AV Tangrowth is definitely a problem for this core right here, and that the Flyinium Z could definitely help out in that regard. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with Fly. And I believe it's Flyinium Z? Yeah, there we go. And that looks good so far. Nice rocker already on the team, can definitely support the team a lot. Flyinium Z is great for breaking through Tangrowth, which I'm pretty sure Tangrowth gets 2-hit KO'd under terrain anyway, but this is definitely very reliable right now. Now, looking at the team now, I would love to add Spike support. I mean, Ashgren is right there. We could also go with Ferrothorn, but I don't know how much I feel about that. The only problem is, I mean, I guess I could run Ashgren Ninja with Psychic Terrain. I did that a few days ago, and it wasn't really that big of an issue. I mean, like, you just recognize your win condition. If you know that you're going for a game with Grand, just make sure Psychic Terrain isn't up when you're trying to win with it. This is actually really interesting. I could do... Well, we already have our ground type secured. Zygarde we could do Zygarde anyway, just like a set of Zygarde, because it does appreciate the fact that we're getting rid of grass types with our Flyinium Z right here. So that's definitely a cool option. The problem is we already burned our Zmon on Landorus, so we can't do the Dragon Nance one. We would have to go like Dragon Nance Coil. We could also do Subcoil. Subcoil is not a set I use a lot. But we'll hold off on that for now. I think I might just do Magnezone anyway. It's too good not to use on this set. Can trap Cortana, which is definitely a big problem for this team right now. Scarf Cortana is a big problem. Yeah, you know what, we're going to do that. It's too good to pass up. Magnezone plus Zam, definitely a very strong core. And we'll go with Scarf right here with a pretty standard set, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Hidden Power for Fire, and Flash Cannon. So this can be a pretty reliable way to just get rid of Cortana early. Max speed, max special attack. And we'll put the 4 in defense right now. So really liking the look of that. And it looks pretty offensive so far. We have the start of a Volt Turn core too. Can definitely help in getting Flyinium Lando. That support would be really great. Now, what do I want to continue with right here? I mean, we already have... I mean, I feel like I need an offensive water type. Keldeo would be a cool option, because it can pressure steel types very well. I feel like I really want to go Ashgren though, because Spike support and it can weaken opposing steel types and lure them pretty well. And this team, well, we already have 2 ways to deal with steel types, so I don't think I'm going to stress about that anymore. But the Spike support on Grand is really too good to pass up. The only thing that I'm worried about is Shuriken under terrain, so we'll see. I think we'll go ahead and hold off on that for now too. I don't want to go Kieran Black. We don't have a very Rocks-weak team, and I don't want to add a Pokemon that just magically makes it weak to Rocks. So let's not go ahead and do that right now. That would, because we don't even have Hazard Control yet, so I don't know how I feel about that. The Zygarde set would not be a bad idea, just Subcoil Zygarde or Dragon Dance Coil. I'd probably go DD Coil, because if we can weaken stuff like Defensive Tangrowth and Amoonguss with this, as well as Tapu Lele, which is a really big Zygarde answer, that can really appreciate that. So I think we'll go with Zygarde for now. If I don't find that the core works out, we can change it, but I actually think this can be pretty reliable. So 104 and this, 160 and this is the spread that I use, because this is enough speed for Scarf Kartana after 2 Dragon Dances. And then 228. Actually, I believe it's 216. Yeah, and then 28 in defense right here. And then we'll go with the nice plus attack nature with the minus special attack. And then yeah, we'll just do this set for now. Figgy Berry with the Coil, Dragon Dance, and then 2 attacks. 1000 Doors Extreme Speed. Now same thing, we still definitely have to be wary of using priority moves under the terrain with Lele, so definitely going to have to keep that in mind. How do we break through Finny? We have lots of ways to break Finny. Tapu Lele can pretty much break through it. We have Psyshock on this too, so Chanty's not really a problem. Chanty's kind of set up fodder for my Zygarde too, although it could run Toxic, I guess. So we have 1 slot left. We still have no Hazard Control, but we don't have a Hazard Weak team at all. Ash Greninja is really good right here because it can Spike Stack, but I want to look at my options first before I just jump to that, because if there's something really cool that I want to try out, I actually want to see. I don't want to go Tapu Fini just because we want to have the terrain up. As great as a defogger it could be on this team, we're not really weak to hazards, and I mean T-Specs could be annoying, but I mean we have 2 Pokemon that are immune right here. I think we'll go Ash Greninja, but okay, is there anything else that I want to run? Specs Keldeo would be a cool option too. Specs Keldeo is actually a really cool option. You know what, Specs Keldeo is kind of unconventional, but I've been using Asgren so much. We'll go with Keldeo, and if I found that it's kind of unreliable, we'll switch it back to Asgren. And we'll go with Timid right here, Choice Specs. And I run Surf and Hydro Pump just because I find it more reliable than just running Hydro Pump in case you just want to have a Water Stab that doesn't miss. And then we'll go Secret Sword, and do I feel the need to run any Hidden Power right here? We could go Hidden Power Fire. I don't think that'll be very useful. We don't have a Volt Turn Core, unfortunately, but this can definitely Volt Switch into some of our bigger threats, like Keldeo, Lando. And this actually threatens Steel types too, kind of coincidentally, I didn't realize that. Secret Sword definitely threatens that. Do I just go Focus Blast? Has a nice, like, nuke. I like that idea. Poison Jab for Bulu, kind of cheesy. Icy Wind would not be bad, just catch Lotties, but we don't have a good Lottie counter. Icy Wind it is. Okay, we'll go ahead and roll with this for now. Really like the look of it. We have lots of ways to deal with Steel types. We actually have 4 ways to just support Steel type coverage to help out this core. I'm really excited to try out Mega Alakazam plus Tapu Lele right now, so of course we can make any changes as we are playing, but I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got a game right here. This team is so weak to Alakazam right here. This is going to be a ton of fun. I think he might lead Stealth Rocks, Clef, or Tran. If he leads Tran, I'll switch out, but I think he might lead Clef, and I want to try to get in Zam early, so I'll go ahead and... I mean, Tapu Lele can do the job just fine too. We'll do Lele just to get up terrain early. He's going to lead off with Clef, which is totally fine with me. I can just go ahead and Psyshock right here because everybody clicks. He doesn't know whether I'm Specs too, so he might have to switch out right here, to be honest. Just fearing Specs Psychic, because that would Oko, I'm pretty sure. And then he would not get to get Rocks up, so he does go out into Ferrothorn. And we're Mind Plate, so I'm pretty sure Hidden Power Fire can knock this out from that percentage. Spit out Ferrothorn. I'm going to run an early Calc and just see. Don't want to choke this away early. Fight Z against Ferrothorn. Hazard Setter. Oh, never mind. We're doing very little to spit out Ferrothorn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch out here into Mag. Doubles to Zam. Very good play. He could have Focus Blast. We actually don't switch into this. I just realized. And I got terrain up for him. So we'll get to see Zam do some work right here, which is something. I think I'll just stay in. Go ahead and Volt Switch out. We trapped each other in. Goes for Psychic. Yeah. I'm willing to take the damage on this thing just because I don't need it healthy. I just need it at a good amount of health. So now I can go out into whatever I want. I can just go out into my own Zam. We're going to be healthy and he's not going to be healthy. And I'm pretty sure we take a Shadow Ball from full. So I'll just go ahead and throw off a Psychic right here. How good is Zam Spit F? I'm going to Shadow Ball, I think. No, I'll Psychic. Psychic should knock him out. Mega Alakazam is not very bulky, and ideally we can get a speed tie in our favor right now, but I'm pretty sure we live the Shadow Ball. And he has like no Psychic switch-ins. He's going to go Ferrothorn, which This will definitely be in range of Hidden Power Fire after this. We get Iron Barbs too, which is cool. Yeah, let me Hidden Power Fire this now. Maybe he'll think that I have Focus Blast, and maybe he'll think that I'll miss, but getting rid of this thing would definitely help me out. Because I think this is one of his hazard setters too, so we were able to get rid of that mon right there. Mega Alakazam doing some early work. His Terrain's going to go down on the perfect turn, because I'm definitely switching out whatever he brings in right now. Actually, if he goes Zygarde, I might just have to stay in to prevent setup. I could go Lando and Flyinium it, never mind. Goes Torn. Knock can come out, but I'm pretty sure we 2-hit KO. There's really no point to staying in, though. He'll outspeed a majority of my team, though. I think I'll just stay in. Get off a ton of damage with Psychic. He goes for Hurricane. We definitely live that. Unfortunately, we get confused, so this is not as reliable as I wanted it to be. I'll go Magnezone now. We already got rid of Ferrothorn, so we can sack that mon off. Goes to Tran. I can just Volt out. Taking the big hit on Zam definitely sucked, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll Volt out. Now we get a nice crit, which is definitely cool. Lando can still do work, so I don't want to switch that in. It pretty much gets a kill with the Z. The Zygarde would be a fine play right now, but that just invites in Clef to get up rocks. So I'll actually go Keldeo. We can take anything. I don't mind if he Toxics. Goes for Magma Storm and misses. That would have done like a good 40% in combination with the hazards, but now I get a free Surf, which is cool, and I'm clicking Surf. I'm not clicking Hydro Pump. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, he had no water type switches. I'm pretty sure even if you connected that, he would have still had to sack another Pokemon, and then Zam would have just gone in late game. So we're able to win right there. And yeah, I really don't think the Magma Storm miss made it different, but I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here, facing a nice Mega Arrow squad. That's someone that I actually really like. I'm assuming it's Mega Arrow. He doesn't have another potential Mega. What do I keep healthy to not lose to Hawlucha? I guess my Lando, it has Intimidate and Flyinium, so I think he'll try to go for a game with Hawlucha. I'll go ahead and lead off here with my... Tapu Lele is not a bad lead. I think he might lead Gran, though, or Lando. I'll lead off with... This is tricky. I'll lead off with Keldeo. He's going to lead off with his own Tapu Lele, which is not the lead that I wanted. Specs Hydro Kill? Definitely not. Alright, do I value my Magnezone in this game? No. It's outspeed by Arrow, just gets EQ'd. That's fine. That looks like it's Scarf Psyshock too. Specs definitely would have 2-hit KO'd me. Because, I mean, even if I was Assault Vest, because obviously it's only Speed F. So let's go ahead and click a move right here. And that move is going to be a nice Flash Cannon. Hard Ferrothorn. I guess he really didn't value this mon, but I mean, that makes sense. It doesn't really do a ton. Zygarde can easily win this game now that I actually realized that. Alright, I gotta make a really offensive play right here. I want to go Lando because Alakazam, because I can't keep my Landers. I can't have my Landers take any damage. Thing is, Zam's not gonna kill this. I'll just go Keldeo. Gets up a Spike. I know we can take that. Now I'll Secret Sword. He might have Protect to scout my move. But I always Secret Sword right here. Or, I don't have Focus Blast. Okay, so we got that play right. We're able to nearly knock that out. He's gonna go right for a Power Whip. I just click this again. Lando's gonna come out. I'm in range of Spike, and I don't have Hazard Control, right? Yeah, okay. So we get good information right there. Found out that it's not Scarf Lando. Could be Z move, I guess, but as long as we keep our Landorus at a good amount of health, I don't think we can lose to Hawlucha. So it goes Aerodactyl now, which is a good play. Tapu Lele definitely eats a hit from this, alright? 88%. I'm pretty sure we take a hit. He should probably sack off his Ferrothorn right here. It's at 11%. But I'll just go ahead and Moonblast on the off chance he does something weird. Actually, Psyshock's my better play. Nobody goes Gran. If you go Gran right here, I would honestly consider that a misplay. He should just sack off Ferrothorn. Unless he has a weird coverage on this thing and it knocks me out, like Iron Head or Iron Tail. Pretty sure it gets both of those, but we should live a Stone Edge. I probably should have calced this. He's taking a while, so I guess I'll calc it while he's waiting. Aerodactyl. He actually has a roll to knock him out. Nobody runs Adamant, though, so he did Mega Evolve, and he did get that roll, so could be Adamant, I guess. Alright, I gotta go off the Speed Tie now, which is really annoying, but it's whatever. I'll just go ahead and hit him with the Psychic. I gotta win the Speed Tie or else I'll just lose the game right here. But if we win the Speed Tie, I'm pretty sure we have a really good shot with Zygarde. Because I'm assuming this thing has Ice Fang. If it doesn't have Ice Fang, we might be fine anyway. So let's see what his response is now. Hawlucha? Probably Hawlucha. Could go Lando if that's Scarf. Hawlucha is going to come out right now. This is what I preserved my Landers for, so we'll go out into that. Goes right for Acrobatics. I know we can take anything now, so I'll go ahead and hit this with a nice Z move. Yeah, that's not happening. We're able to knock that out right there. That's why I preserve this at full. And now he has to go Gran. Get his Battle Bond. And try to make something. It goes Arrow though, so definitely has Ice Fang. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. This Zygarde naturally take a hit from Arrow. Because if it does, we might be able to win with that right now. Zygarde. Offensive DD. No, Double Dance. Ice Fang's not default. It might be Adamant Arrow. Adamant. 90 to 106. That's a really... I mean, actually, with the Spike, it's not a rule in our favor at all. And actually, we don't even have this much investment. Alright, yeah, we can't do the speed. We can't set up on this, basically. Do I just get a Brox right here? He's gonna Ice Fang every time. I have to sack a Pokemon, pretty much. Okay, it's not Zygarde, it's not Zam. It's not this. Okay, we'll sack his own. Yeah. Goes for Ice Fang. He's definitely gonna Earthquake right here, so I'm going back to Lando. He could have Fire Fang too. But pretty much I'm gonna try to go for the game with the Zygarde now. And Dragon Dance up and hopefully win with that, because we will have extreme speed pressure for Greninja. And I just gotta hope it's not Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, which it probably will be, but it could also be Calm Mind HP Fire like mine. Could really be anything. Alright, so we double back to Lando right here. I'll just throw up rocks now. Goes right for HP Ice. Honestly, take this on. You're at -1, and I'm pretty sure we take 2 HP Ices naturally. Or at least, hopefully it puts me in range of my berry. But either way, my play right here is to Dragon Dance. Got a crit, and it put me in range of my berry. That's really going to help me out. Because the crit did 75, so now I can Dragon Dance up again, and that might have just saved me the game. I definitely Dragon Dance too. Because the HP Feist will do like, what, 50%? And then I'll have to Extreme Speed Greninja for a bit. Yeah, so now we outspeed guaranteed. I just hit up with the arrows right now. What's funny is he might have crit me into winning. Because I think without that, he wouldn't have put me in range of my berry, and I wouldn't have gotten Dragon Dance twice, so that might have messed him up. Alright, goes Gran. I just Extreme Speed here every time. I know he's Shurikening. Barely miss out on the KO. Went for Shuriken. I gotta go Zam every time. At this point, if he Scarf Lele, which I think it was based on the Zam Magnezone damage earlier, he is gonna be able to win, but we'll just Shadow Ball right here. That killed? Oh, crit. Okay. We might have been able to live that, but then at the same time, if he was Scarf Lele, he would have won. So I don't think it would have made a difference. He just Shurikens right here. Drop a GG in the chat. Definitely well played by him. I'm going to calc that roll with the roll on Gran, because if that was a roll, that would be pretty crazy. 216 plus. Aren't I running 228? 228, yeah. So if he was close to 228. So we had a chance to kill, but it was very low. We would have to get like a very high roll right there. And we got the 84 roll. So yeah, definitely a very good game to that guy. And I'll be right back with another match. Alright, we got another game right here. Definitely a very threatening team. I think he might just lead Zardois and go in. I'll lead Magnezone. He's going to go ahead and lead off with his Charizard, which definitely makes a lot of sense. It's probably Zardois. I'll just go ahead and Volt Switch anyway. I think if anything you go Hoopa. Anything but Garchomp is what I think you do go out into. If he stays in right here and chokes, I want to Thunderbolt so badly. Goes Garchomp, that's fine. I have a Lando. We can just go out into that. The worst he can do is SD and then Dragonium, which would be able to knock me out, but we could revenge kill him with Specs Keldeo. Doubles to Zard. So now he gets to Fire Blast something, which is not going to be fun. Hits it, okay. Now I just fire off a pump and pretty much get a... Well, actually no, because of the fact that he has Sun Up. I'm just going to Secret Sword. Because that probably does more, to be honest. Goes for Solar Beam, absorbs some lights, and knocks me out. What's the chance he's HP Ice? Because Zygarde can easily win this, but if he's HP Ice right here, then that's actually a bit of an issue. Because we can Extreme Speed Weavile, but I think I want to get Rocks up at some point and then go for game at Zygarde, so... But don't switch in Zygarde is the key right now. We'll go out into this Pokemon, though, and let's go ahead and Psychic, I think. I could just Focus Blast, too. I think I have to make a prediction, because he's ahead right now, so I'll just Shadow Ball. Psychic is so easy, though. If he goes out into... You know what, I'm not making the prediction. I'm going to go for Psychic. Because even though Hoopa can come in and just pretty much get a kill, I think it might be physical. I can go Lando, get the Intimidate, and maybe make something happen. Hoop on Bound comes out. I'm not getting the predictions correct. I should have Shadow Balled right there, as I said, but it's fine. All I need is a Rocks up, and then Zygarde can come in and start doing things. Alright, let's hope he's modest. He sees that I'm offensive, so I think he might try to go for... That might be Scarf, too. Scarf Hoopa might make sense. Let's see, though. Because the Rock support will definitely help out my Zygarde a lot. And we do get the Rocks up clean. That's all I needed. And honestly, I'm just going to Supersonic Sky Strike right here on the off chance he tries to Swords Dance. Does this kill? Just comes short. He gets up his own Rocks. I'm going for a game with Zygarde, though, so I'm not too worried about that. Scarf Tana is looking like a problem. Magnezone can deal with it, though. And we won't lose the Scarf Sacred Sword, so I'll just Earthquake right here, I think. Knock that out with the crit. The crit definitely didn't matter. We're max attack Adamant Lando. This thing is so strong. Alright, Cortana comes out, or Zardawai comes back out. Actually, wait, Zardawai's in range of hazards, right? So it has to be Defog on something. I'm just going to stand right here in the off chance it's Defog Coco. Just Dazzles for the kill. We see Life Orb, okay. Good to know. Life Orb Coco. So it probably doesn't knock out my Lele with anything. And I can just click Moonblast and get a kill. Yeah, so we'll do that. Just Moonblast right here. I know we take a T-Bolt or whatever. He'll probably U-turn out or Volt. Maybe Hard Switch if he's fearing Scarf, but Moonblast is free. He'll probably sack off his Zard to Rocks and then maybe go Cart. So Volt's just out. I would sack off his Zard if I were him instead of going out into anything else, yeah. Zard comes out and gets sacked. So far 4-4, pretty even game right now. It's pretty much just going to be who wins with their win con first, because Zygarde's a giant problem to him. He goes Weavile, probably going to Pursuit right here. Just goes for Knock, that's honestly not a big issue. We see that it's Life Orb too, and he can't priority attack me with this under terrain, so I'll just go out into this right here. Hit him with a nice HP Fire. Knock that Mon out. Hoop on Bound is going to come out, yeah. Honestly, this is where I go for a game with Zygarde, right? Yeah, I gotta take some hits. I'll just Shadow Ball this down a bit. Goes for Dark Pulse. I'm hoping this puts me in range of my Berry, but I have to Dragon Dance. Come on, put me in range of my Berry right now. Don't have Psychic. Psychic under Train probably kills. But I have to Dragon Dance. And if he is not locked into that, then it's whatever, but I definitely think he is. But actually, it didn't do a ton to my Zygarde, though. But the thing is, terrain's going to go down at extreme speed. I forget about that, so that can work for us. And then maybe... I think he might have it. I have to win with Zygarde, is pretty much. He goes for Psychic and puts me in range of my Berry, which is amazing. And now I can actually Dragon Dance again, because... No, he got the Spit F drop. Crap. That Spit F drop's going to really mess me up. So we see that he's knocked in. Psychic under Terrain did too much. He might win due to that drop. Alright. Get rid of that. He has to go Tapu. I don't think he can Oko me with Cart, though. That's the thing. Cart definitely doesn't knock me out with... I mean, he has to crit Leaf Blade, and he already crit his Psychic, so... Oh, he already got the Spit F drop, which prevented me from Dragon Dancing again, but... We probably live that. I think he gets the Leaf Blade crit. Come on, man. It's whatever. I mean, that's Mon, so I'll just go ahead and... Just, T-Bolt this, I think. How low is Tapu Koko? I'll just T-Bolt it. How do you crit both of those? I definitely won right there, but it's fine. I'm not too stressed about it. We'll just T-Bolt right here, maybe we can pull it off. He should switch out and just go for Sacred Sword. Because if he switches out, he probably lives the hit, and then T-Bolts into range of me, and puts me in range of an attack. And Scarf Mag doesn't outspeed Tapu Koko, so he definitely wins right here. He's just debating whether he wants to stay in or not in Leaf Blade, or switch out. Because Sacred Sword probably knocks me out every time, so this is probably not a very... hard decision for him. And at the same time, I don't even know if T-Bolt knocks this thing out. You know what, Scarf Tana? Okay, so he stays in, we take that attack, and we get the Para. Okay, so there's some justice. We'll be able to knock this out. And then maybe if we take a hit from Tapu Koko, we can knock that out with T-Bolt under terrain. I mean, I kind of deserve this because he crit my... He got the Sped drop, which prevented me from Dragon Dancing twice, and then he crit me with the Leaf Blade. And I know I live that too. That just knocks me out, okay. Yeah, GG to that guy. Definitely think we should have won right there, but it is what it is. I'm not too stressed out about that. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Unfortunately, we are 1-2. I honestly think we should be 2-1, but I changed this Keldeo to Greninja. Honestly, Greninja is so much better. It has a bunch better speed here. It can get up spikes, and it also gets it's just also a lot stronger after a Battle Bond. So I really think Greninja is the better option. We probably should have just went with that from the start, but especially here because he has no water resists. Except for Kyurem, which probably doesn't take it very well either. I need to keep Landorus at full to not lose to Hawlucha. I'll lead off with this mon right here, which I'm pretty sure we take a hit from this. I can just fire off any attack I want. We probably live a Zen Headbutt under Terrain. That's a big statement. It's Mega Medicham under Terrain. If he has Poison Jab, you got me. This will take a good amount. Actually took a very decent amount right there. And now I can just go... He's gonna Volt, right? I'll go Magnezone. I don't mind taking damage on Mag. I would go Lando to get up rocks, but as I said, I need to keep it at full for the Hawlucha no matter what, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and make this play right now. Because Magnezone honestly doesn't trap anything right here. It traps this, and honestly, I think this is probably Shift Gear. No, it's probably Assault Vest, and it's just max HP based on that damage. I think he'll Volt Switch, but he might Flare Cannon too, hoping that I choke and go Zygarde, but I would never do that. There's a Volt. So now we get some momentum into whatever. And he'll probably go... I don't think you go Hawlucha this early. Just because it can't set up on the Pokemon that's out right now. I think you either go Scarf Lando, Tapu Koko, which can definitely outspeed me too, or Kyurem Black. Now if he goes Kyurem Black, I'm Flash Cannoning. If he goes Medicham, I'm Flash Cannoning. Actually, if he goes anything, I'm Flash Cannoning except for Hawlucha, in that case I'm Thunderbolting. Alright, yeah, give me this Flash Cannon damage right now. Yeah, that's beautiful damage. And that Zen Headbutt under Terrain doesn't even knock me out. So now I have to pick another Pokemon to take this hit. Probably back to Magearna if I had to guess. But now he's just putting himself in a really bad position against Gren by giving me damage on Magearna that early. I was questioning why he didn't Fake Out, then I remembered Terrain. Maybe he predicted my switch out right there, but this mon doesn't trap anything, as I said, and it's not important to me. And now this thing is in Gren range, it's in range of Zygarde range. After our Dragon Dance. Actually, I'm pretty sure full health Medicham is in range of that. Okay, more damage on Magearna, we take that. In fact, let's make sure this isn't a Surf switching at all now. Am I running Hydro Pump? No Surf, okay, good. So now this thing definitely isn't switching into Surf at all, which is very good for me. Honestly, I think Gren's just gonna win this one. Especially since he made that play, which pretty much guarantees my Battle Bond right now. Alright, we'll go Gren right here. I'll just Surf. He has to hope I like choke in, or I choke it away, but he's gonna go Tapu Koko, which... This might be Scarf. Oh, we just killed it, okay, nice. Nice Battle Bond right now. Goes Hawlucha. We have a Flyinium Landorus designed to deal with this mon. So I'll go ahead and go out into that. Hit him with the Z move right now. I know we take a +1 Echo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not happening. We're able to knock that threat out, and that should just be the game right now. He can do this, but like... Do I just stay in here? Yeah, it's not a sped back Kyurem anyway. He's trying to predict. He's trying to decide whether he wants to predict right now, but I have no reason to switch out. Knocks me out with Ice Punch, but now I just go... I also just go anything. Let's get in Zam here. Get it to do some stuff. Actually, it might just win. I'll Psychic right here. Yeah, you know what? We're winning this game with Zam. Oh wait, we got a special attack boost due to Soul Heart. Now we might actually just win with this. Scarf Lando? Sash Lando? Sash Lando, okay. Good bring, for sure. Let's do the... Tapu Lele definitely takes something from Kyurem, so that's what I have to keep healthy. Let's do the Gren. Kyurem Black comes out. But as I said, all I gotta do here is sack a Zygarde. The only way this goes back is if he's sub Kyurem Black, which would be quite the set. So we get in this safely. I just get 1,000 arrows right here. ICMZ. So now that he burned his Z move, which he shouldn't have burned it right there, he should have just Ice Beamed because he could have actually risked a Speech out right here and won. But now I guaranteed live anything, I'm pretty sure, and I just Moonblast. Unless he lives the Moonblast, yeah, we take that. He lived the Moonblast, but at the same time Terrain is up, so we can't click priority attacks under my... Yeah, I don't know why he clicked a Burn to Z move right there. Maybe he didn't have Ice Beam. Maybe he was the HP Fire set with Earth Power and Fusion Bolt, but... yeah, we win this one, which is very great. And we got to see a Soul Heart Zam, which is pretty great. And I'll just go out into Grand now and hit him with the Surf. And that will be the game right there. So I'll drop a GG. Nice 1-0 victory right there. Definitely enjoyed that one. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Thankfully, we managed to even out our record after the unfortunate Cortana Leaf Blade crit. But it's alright, I'll go ahead and lead off here with my... Weevil's a potential lead, so is Skarm and Garchomp. I don't really have a mod that leads well against all three. I'll just lead Magnezone. Leads Magearna. He's trapped in here with me. So I think he'll Flare Cannon actually, so I'll just go ahead and Volt out. And it is Assault Vest. I think he'll Volt out too. I mean, the thing is, if he Flare Cannons, then I don't actually have a switch in, so what do I switch in right here? I don't think Tapu Lele does a ton, and I just want to set up terrain for Zam, so I'll go out into this. You get that prediction right. I could have gone Lando too, but I couldn't risk getting Flare Cannoned right there. Now what I'll do is just go ahead and start Psyshocking this. He's going to give me damage on it, which is great for Gran. Hits me with a Flash Cannon. HP Fire right here. Honestly, that's a fine trade for me. Because look at his Gran switch into now. I mean, he has Tapu Fini, but that'll get worn down. And pretty much no matter what he brings in right here, I just go Zam. Gardevoir, actually, that's not something I go Zam against. I gotta go Zone right here. And I have to Scarf Flash Cannon. So we traced each other. I'm pretty sure he can switch out. He might just sack off Magearna now. That's definitely a play I could see happening. But he stays in. We do a very good amount. Goes for Focus Blast and misses. I mean, it's Focus Blast. Fini comes out. Oh, he's going to give me damage on Fini? Alright, looks like Gren's about to do the thing. Especially since he's giving me Magearna too. Alright, I think Gren just wins now because he gave me damage on Gardevoir too. Does this even... it outspeeds me, right? Yeah. So now I can go out into whatever I want. I'll go Alakazam right here, and then I'll hit him Power Fire because all I want is him in range of my... it's in range of my Gran. Gran outspeeds this, right? Oh, it doesn't. He can't knock me out with anything, though. I don't think so. Do I play it safe and go out into something else first? There's no way he knocks out Gran. Actually, I can just Shuriken. What am I saying? And Tapu Fini's at 10%, so I just Shuriken right here. Yeah, we get our Battle Bond, and this is looking very doable now that he just gave me a ton of damage on Fini for no reason. What is this doing to me? Brave Bird? I don't need this healthy. I just need it alive. So Skarm can go down right now. Goes Garchomp. I'll just go Lando. Goes for Outrage. I can Z-Fly this into range of my attack. Thankfully he didn't crit there. And now I pretty much just Shuriken win. Yeah. Because there's no way Ice Shard knocks me out from that percentage. And we out-prioritize any priority this thing wants to do, like Shadow Sneak, so... yeah, I don't know what he did with the Fini. Like, he didn't recognize that it was the one thing that was preventing Gran from winning. And we're able to win right there. So I'll go ahead and drop a GG. And I will be right back with another game. So this next guy's Ashgran switch-in is Breloom, which is honestly a good one. We're positive now, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Do I see have Cresselia? That's just... it's like Chansey offense. He has all these threats and then Cresselia, except... yeah, he has Cresselia instead of Chansey. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Tapu Lele. Leads off with Landorus-Therian. I'll go ahead and switch out into my own. Unfortunately, Xurkitree might actually outspeed me since I'm Adamant Lando. Goes right for Earthquake. Honestly, let me throw them up. And maybe he'll... okay, so we won the speed high this time. Hopefully this kills so that we won't have to do anything. Sash, she's going to explode. Oh, goes for Hidden Power, okay. So he's trying to explode on something else. So we keep our Lando alive, which is cool. We're both super weak to our Zygardes. He just goes immediately into it. Get this man out of here. Alright, I'm gonna Dragon Dance. Just because the next arrows should hit me in range of whatever. Breloom's a problem. We Dragon Dance alongside each other. Honestly, now 1,000 arrows. Yeah, we take that. And maybe we can win the speed tile this time. That would be great. Fortunately we don't, but it's fine. I'll just go ahead and... Alright, so he's gonna go Cresselia. Goes Breloom actually, which probably to Mach Punch, but I have E-Speed to do quite a bit of damage, yeah. Goes for Mach Punch, that's totally fine. He's gonna lose to Greninja clicking Dark Pulse. Actually, Zam can come out here and click Shadow Ball. We'll just click Psychic. Goes for Mach Punch, okay. Now let's see what he brings in next. Because I Focus Blast Tran, Psychic Circuitry, Shadow Ball Crest. But I might switch out too. Just because this mon can pretty easily win the game. Alright, Zam, do you want to hit a Focus Blast? Nope. Get knocked out by Flash Cannon. But, he's going to lose to Gren now, so I'm just going to go out onto Gren here. Go ahead and hit him with a Surf, I think. Oh, what? Is it AV Tran? It's probably AV Tran. How did that take a Spec Surf? That is super weird. Alright, he has to try to double into Circuitry on a Pawn Mon that allows me to set up. Alright, I don't think I can get swept by a Trick Room variant of this. Let's set up Trick Room. This can't sweep me. I'll just wait until the train goes down. Alright, let's smack down right here. Goes for Ice Beam. I can actually just go Tapu Lele now. Calm Mind up until the train goes down, and then start firing off Psyshocks. Actually, if he's Calm Mind Crest with Trick Room, that could be a problem. Just goes for Ice Beam and gets the freeze, of course. So he might actually live a hit for my other Mon. Yo, can I break through? Watch me going Gren now. Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna go for Dark Pulse. This should not come out. It's like, I get the matchup, but it's Spec Sash Gren. Yeah, get out of there. Alright, so I'm glad we made play that turn. Apparently his only attack was Ice Beam too, but this Scarf Circuitry probably can't win. And it's not Scarf, so we're able to win right there. Drop a GG in the chat, and I will be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. This team is very weak to Zam. I just realized we actually managed to salvage this live pretty well. We started off pretty rough, 1-2, and now we're 4-2. Probably should be 5-1, but let's go ahead and lead off here with Magnezone. Leads immediately off the Gren. I don't know what this is. It's not going to be Z-Dig. I think he'll go out into the Gastrodon thing. Yeah, he goes Gastrodon. Okay, so we get that play right. Now I'll just Psyshock on the incoming... Okay, stays in. Just a Toxic, that's fine. I'll just Psyshock again on the Magearna. And he's just let me weaken both of his Gren answers. Because that thing is in range now, and 2. And honestly, I'll just stand right here. Because I need damage on this thing for Gren. He's going to Volt Switch out, probably back to... goes Medi, actually, which can surely attack me with something. I gotta choose a sack, pretty much. It's not going to be this. I want my terrain later. I'll just Psych off his zone. It doesn't do anything against Gastrodon. And I'll go ahead and double right now. Just in case he tries to use this as a recover fodder. Just stays in. But now I get to go Zam and get it started. So we'll go ahead and go out into this now. Hit him with Psychic under terrain. I just need to hit a Focus Blast, which I missed my last one in this live, so hopefully we can hit this one. But he has no other switch in. This is going to drop in 1. Pure Power Alakazam. Yeah, that crit did not matter. That was Psychic Terrain. Let's see what he brings in now. Scarf Lando. Goes Gastrodon, which... He isn't taking a Psychic under terrain, man. Alright, let's see what his next response is. He just forfeits right there, but we'll go ahead and end off the session right there. I got to record another video and play for ICBA soon, so did hope you guys enjoy. We managed to go 5-2, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Once again, the team is down below in the description in case you do want to try it out. And yeah, if you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next time. Later.